Oh, hello. Welcome to another exciting edition of On the Can with Lord Reags. As you can tell, I'm on the can. And I thought I'd share with you some of my innermost thoughts on this rather depressing day. It's in February 2023. It happens to be a Wednesday. It's raining in the upper Hunter of New South Wales, Australia. You'll have to Google that to find out where the upper Hunter is. In my humble little cottage called Elveston. I'm just in the process of passing a few motions, if you get my drift. And I thought I'd just contemplate the universe as it drifts past at this time in my life. I'm now 62. In July I'll be 63. Yesterday was a very exciting day. I had a haircut. I did it myself. What do you think? Not bad, eh? And overnight I monitored the news, as I always do. When it clicks on midnight, I switch to Northern Hemisphere goings on the news wires, being a former journalist of some repute of many, many years. And I tune into BBC, I tune into some of the fake news in America, like CNN and MSNBC and those silly nonsense people who only give one side of the story. I do like Al Jazeera. Al Jazeera is pretty good, and even the Chinese news in English is interesting because you got to watch it thinking that they're only giving you their side of the story or what the Communist Party wants to put out. But it's just interesting to see some of the footage they take of their own people walking down the street and that, and you get an idea at least of what life is like in China on a day-to-day basis, and they're really just ordinary people. Same in Russia. When I watch some of the Russian news, obviously they're just telling you, oh, Ukraine's bad, Russians are good, and it's all the West's fault. But you put that to one side, and then you see the actual footage of the news, the Russian news services over there, and how they interview people. Well, they don't really interview people in the street like what we do, but when you do see some street scenes, it's pretty interesting. You get an idea of what it would be like if you were a tourist there. Not that you'd want to be a tourist there at this point in time, but I watch some obscure news services to get an idea of what's happening on the planet, and not just relying on the Australian ABC, which is very, very leftist and very gay and very Aboriginal, which is fine. You just have to cop all that. But we cop it not just every day, we cop it every hour on the hour. And we're reminded that white Caucasian people are the worst in the world, and for that we must carry a burden. So I will say sorry for being white Caucasian, and I will apologise for my own ancestry, which dates back to 600 BC, as far as I've tracked it back anyway, through, literally hundreds of kings and queens, dukes and duchesses, earls and marchionesses. I will apologise for all that, because I'm not allowed to be proud of my own heritage. I can't be proud of my parents, I can't be proud of my grandparents or my great-grandparents, even though many of them wore uniform and fought in wars, and some died in wars, and some were executed for their beliefs, for their religious beliefs, and I can't be proud of any of those historical moments in my family's heritage, because it would upset the Indigenous people, it would upset the gays, it would upset the lefts, and my crap is almost coming to an end. So anyway, thank you for listening to my crap. This has been another exciting episode of On the Can with Lord Reags, and I do thank you from the very heart of my bottom for watching. Until next time, this is Lord Reags, and always remember to fold the toilet paper when you're wiping your ass. Don't scrunch it.